How are you, mate?
Not bad, mate. Yourself?
Oh, very good, very good. Here we are.
Here we are with this new show we got, isn't it? What's it called? The old,
Tickled Pink.
Pink show, yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, tonight we're going to have lots of new segments and that sort of thing. All the things that our viewers have, well, I haven't written in just yet, but I mean, this is only our first show, and these are the things that we anticipate that they will be wanting to hear.
That's right. That's exactly right.
So, anyway, how have you been?
All right, thanks. And by the way, you haven't told anyone who we are yet.
I'm Skag and he's Rough. Skag and Rough.
What do you reckon of that?
Yeah.
No good?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Well, anyway, I'll tell you what.
You're stuck with us. If you tune with us, you're stuck with us, but we'll promise you that you won't be sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, Skag, go on.
Well, I was just about to say, why don't you tell these people some of these are the new fantastic guests we've got coming on tonight?
Well,
it's unbelievable. These people aren't easy.
Yes, well, some of the people we've got tonight are truly amazing. They're not your average celebrity, superstar, ego trippers.
No, they're not your average guys like us.
Yeah, no, that's right. We've got snot out of the gutter, basically.
You wouldn't believe it.
Yeah, it trickles out of drain pipes and that sort of thing with steam and yeah. Well, anyway, we have first of all our first guest a bit later on. We have Michelle from Fitzroy Street. Yes.
Yeah, yes, I've noticed all the engineers out the back of that have been, anyway, you'll get to meet Michelle.
You will get to meet Michelle
but
anyway, those of you that want to just quickly reflect, she is the one with the shortest skirt in Fitzroy Street. Anyway, you'll meet Michelle later. Also tonight we have, oh sorry, I'll have to revert to here, we have Phil from Pentridge. Now Phil from Pentridge will have some interesting tales for us. So we look forward to him.
There's no bars hold with this guy.
No, that's right. No. Isn't it Holds Bar?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I haven't been there before, so I mean, I don't know what all the terms are.
Yeah. Yes, that's right. Also, we've got Ronnie DeGarbo. He's got some interesting tales of some of the...
Yeah, is he bringing his little stinker along with him as well?
He is. He actually found a kid in the garbage. Can you believe that?
Yes, I know. Well, anyway, we'll see what he has to say about that anyway when he comes up later on in the show.
Yes.
And who else have we got now?
Also, our act for tonight is Jake and the Skinheads.
Of course. And also, we'll be having a couple of segments like Guess What? And we'll also be having Thongo Lotto as well, which, I mean, you'll be able to enter in next week when you, we'll give you these addresses and that later on. We'll have a beautiful girl, like all shows, coming along with a telephone number, rattling on about stuff. But I'll tell you what, there'll be more of that after the break. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll come back with Guess What, I do believe.
Okay.
Anyway, I believe we're back. We're back.
Oh, thanks very much.
That's for one of our unnamed sponsors.
To one of our sponsors. I'd like to thank you for that too, mate.
Yes. Doesn't last as long as it should though, that's one of the problems.
No, it
But
doesn't.
anyway, we don't knock our sponsors' products, do we?
Not at all.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Okay, well, I mean, what do you want to start off with here, old, here, silly old thing, whatever you want, aren't you?
Well, mate,
Yeah,
to start the show, I think
That's
you were gonna start your segment, weren't you?
All right, well, I'll tell you what, we'll start off with these things, okay? We've got let me see, we've had some interesting news coming from all over the place here. Some of it's rather a little bit sus, but anyway, we've called this segment Guess What?
What?
I haven't started yet.
Oh, right, okay.
Guess what?
What?
A new Cross Your Heart bra is being made for fellas that are joining in those, you know, those girly competitions and all the Miss World, these guys that, you know, want to get on the, for some reason, I don't know what their motives are. I think they might be faggots, don't you?
Yeah, well,
I'd say so.
I think they've got a serious social problem themselves. I mean, they're over social, you know what I mean?
Do they want a dick or do they want a fanny?
Yeah, well, it's a choice of the two, or you could have both.
It's either air pie or a hot dog, I tell you.
Well,
I mean, you don't go in there hanging your sausage. Anyway, they've made these new Cross Your Heart bras for guys that want to enter these competitions, but not for their boobs. They've come to the conclusion that anybody with balls that big needs some support from someone.
Yes. Yes.
So I'll tell you what, so they got to know. So that's rather unbelievable. Guess what?
What?
An Irish car company, would you believe this, has added another 3 steering wheels to its latest production models, and that, you know, those.
Why? Why is that?
They're thinking of entering into the 4-wheel drive market. That's stupid.
Yes.
Anyway, fuck them. Okay, I'll tell you what.
Keep going, mate. Go on.
Let me see what
There's
we
still
can-
a few more viewers. He's got a couple
This is
more.
another. Anyway, okay. Guess what?
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 A member of the outboard wing dancing flying club, all these guys that dance, do aerobics on top of these planes and that, for some other known reason. I mean, you can't see them when you're on the ground. I mean, you know, unless you're a parachuter or something. You've done some parachuting, haven't you?
Yeah, I parachuted off the Westgate Bridge. I was using a dump master bag at the time. I ended up landing in one for God knows some reason. But yeah.
You see, the thing that's the whole essence of this thing. Anyway, this guy was suspended for blowing off in front of all of the spectators. He was up there and he just blew off. And so I mean,
Can you believe it?
I can't believe it. And that happened at a Biafran Air show.
Oh!
Yes.
He didn't have a lighter on him by any chance.
A lighter?
He didn't try and blow himself
No,
up.
well, I don't know. Well, when they say blew off, well, then maybe there was some dynamite under it. Or
Yeah,
something,
well,
I don't know. Anyway, well, that's enough for guess what. So guess what?
What?
That's finished.
Guess what? And guess what else?
What?
Time for an ad.
Is it? Oh,
Yes.
what do we do? You want
Okay. And we're back.
Oh, yeah, well, hang on. We're going to come. Yeah, we're going to come back with something.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, when we come back, we should do something like, you know, like
Yeah.
that. And you know, what the fuck is
Yeah,
going on?
right. Okay, music.
Okay, are
and
you-
then
well, are you
play.
gonna do
Have you
some
already
music?
done play?
Are you going to do some...
It's playing now. It's playing now.
We're back on! We're back on! Oh! Can you look? No. Anyway, tell me what you've got for me.
Mate, what have I got for you? I'm not sure. Well, anyway, folks, before we get on to our special guests, I've got some latest news. First of all, when I find the right page, we'll be in news. Anyway, first
That's
of all,
what I call him rough, mate.
Wait, anyway, I'll wrap this hat around the right way. Okay.
Hey, you know, I mean, it was really hot on the metal scene. I mean, you know how they influence you and they get you in there. These guys, you know, they were pretty angry about it. But they said, at least you're on something.
Yeah, that's right. So, moving along. On sport, well, good old Mrs. Jones Smith from the Melbourne suburb of Camberwell, she's won, can you believe this? She has won the Indoor Water Sports Championship of the world. Now, anyone would ask, what on earth is the Indoor Water Sports Championship of the world?
What is the indoor water sports?
Well, what she did was, can you believe this? She was going for the world electrocute yourself in your waterbed record. After a 3rd attempt, can you believe this? It worked. And the world record was for frying herself to death in 1.1 seconds. Woo! Can you believe that?
But I'll tell you what, the guy down the fish and chip shop fries his sea larkies to death in less time than that.
Yeah. I've seen one of them hanging off there, but I wonder why it still had whiskers on it, you know?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. But anyway, and also, folks, if you're interested in the weather, well, let's put it this way, it's pissing down outside, no one wants to go out. For a 4-day weather forecast, well, I can't offer you much. Not, you know, other than a few sponsorship sort of advices and that. But I know that tomorrow it's going to be cold, Thursday, bloody colder, Friday, my balls are fucking frozen.
He's one of our sponsors, and we can't get them before we go to a break. Here we go, your harvest in a boat.
Folks, there is nothing wrong with the old trust.
Come here, look. Come here, well, I'll tell you what this stuff is. We got this dog here. Come on, Bonnie. Come here. Come up here, Bonnie. Come
By
on.
the way, Bonnie is one of our special guests
She's
later.
one of our special guests. Here you go. Tell me what you think of this old trusty. See, it's good old. Oh, yeah, you can't stand the smell of it. You want this? Look at that. very well trained, you see.
Bloody beautiful
Say
stuff.
hello. Say hello. There you go.
Really
Anyway.
enjoying this stuff.
Some people like. Anyway, so I'll tell you what, I think we should come back and see. He doesn't like it.
No, it's not for me, folks.
I'll tell you what.
But anyway.
We've got another sponsor here. This is his wonderful cheese. It's straight from the men in the channels of the Biafran suburbs of the heads of their penises. And it's wonderful because of somebody's eaten it all. My God, let me smell your breath. Oh, well, it's hard to tell. Oh,
Okay.
Anyway, well, we'll come back and we'll speak to. Who do you want to speak to first?
Well, I think we speak to Michelle from Fitzroy Street
Oh,
first.
no, well, I've been to Garbo nights and not a finished yet.
Oh, okay. Look, whoever
It'll be a surprise guest
it will
anyway.
be. So, folks, stay tuned. We'll be back.
You had music?
We'll be back straight after the break.
Okay. Okay, well, that's enough of that. We're back, I believe. Back on the Tickle Pink show. He's gone. Anyway, well, our new guest is. Oh, crikey. His name's Colin the Crim. And I'll tell you what, I haven't seen him yet, but I think he's coming in the doors. Anyway, bring him in, guys! Oh, there you going, Cole? Yeah, I don't mind me calling you Cole, do you?
No,
Always wanted to do that. Oh, yeah. So, you're out, mate?
Yeah, mate.
Oh,
Yeah.
so, I mean, how did you do it in there, or was it all right? I mean, you know. Is I want to know, I heard a rumour that you guys in there get to root the female prison guards and that they're real sluts. Is
Funny
that...
you should say that, mate, you know. You know, once you get off that bloody Al Capone and you get into the mainstream, mate, you know, Eddie the rules. Know that?
Yeah.
Don't stop slapping you and punch your lights out, alright?
Yeah, I know.
What are you, a copper or something?
And I hear that some of them like to fuck the male prison guards too sometimes. Because I heard that the prison guards in there enjoy it. And that's why
Yes,
they couldn't
mate.
get the job. Anyway, so you tell me what sort of, what was one of the things that you hated the most about it? And the person that you hated the most, I want you to tell me about.
I'd have to say...
Yeah, well, I mean, you'll have to sooner or later, Cole, because, I mean, we haven't got long, mate.
It'd have to be me wife.
Why? Did she have something with you getting in there, did she?
No, every time she come in, she wouldn't give me a root.
Yeah, well, I mean...
You know, man needs one in there. And...
Well, I can't say I know what that's like, Cole, but, I mean, yes, it must have been tough, mate.
Sorry about that, folks at home. I forgot that this is, you know...
Yeah, well, it's a family program, and I mean, you know, some people involve all the family, don't they? So
I really have to confess that, you know, I didn't do it at all.
You didn't do it at all?
I didn't do it.
You didn't?
No.
Well, I suppose, I mean...
I really didn't.
You're not
honestly.
looking for anybody in particular,
I've
I
got plenty of remorse and that for, you know, what I did and, you know, and that, but I didn't do it.
Yeah, I can understand.
Does that make sense?
It does, mate.
Yeah.
Look, I mean, you know, I had this uncle. You know how everyone's got an uncle that has done all these things and that sort of thing? My uncle was like that. He actually blew up every prison in Australia once, and they were after him and that sort of thing. You probably knew him. His name was Blowy.
Blowy, know him. He was one of me shower partners.
Yeah, well, I mean, crikey, they didn't call him Blowy because of his dynamite skills, did they? So I'm sure you know all about
It's a
it.
funny thing that, I mean, every second bloke in there's nickname's Blowy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For different reasons.
Yeah, for different reasons.
Yeah.
So,
I can
God knows what for.
I can understand.
But anyway, mate, you know, I'm going to have to do the bolt.
Yeah, no worries,
I'm
mate.
going to have to do the bolt because, you know, like...
I was just chucking a tape on down here. I mean, it relaxes
I've
me.
got to meet a mate down at National Bank in Rosebud, and we've got a bit of work to do down there tomorrow, so, you know, I must get moving.
Right, to all the guys at National Bank in Rosebud.
Hi, everybody. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Yes. Anyway, I'll tell you what. Anyway, we'll go on to great music. Very nice meeting you, Cole.
Okay,
Buddies,
mate.
and these guys are okay. I'll tell you what.
Nice.
We'll see you. And that, going back to a break, and we'll be coming back very shortly.
Hi folks, I'm back. And I've lost Skag for just 5 or 10 minutes, but he'll be back. No worries at all. Now I've got Michelle as our next special guest. She's about to come in the screen. Michelle, Michelle from Fitzroy Street. Michelle from Fitzroy Street. There she is. What a darling. Actually, Michelle, that's incognito, isn't it? Your real name is really Lucy, isn't it?
Well, well, it's, I mean, I didn't like the name Lucy because it sort of implies things, you know.
I'm sure it does, Lucy.
Yeah.
No, Michelle. So tell me, Michelle, what's your daily thing? What do you do?
I get up, and I go down to Fitzroy Street because I don't have any. The only one I can do it is like I gotta go back there all the time. And one woman doesn't like it because of it, he reckons that I don't enjoy it when he's having with him. But I mean, his money's good, you know, I get it more than the pets do. But I don't want to be exploited or anything, because you know, I don't want to give women a bad name.
So, what's the money like, Michelle? I'm
all
sorry, as you said, it all goes up
Yeah.
here.
Well, I mean, not all of it, some of it I'll be generous too.
Would you like to repeat that? Repeat that. The audience understands.
You have to be. Oh, enemies. I mean, it's something to do with the trade, because some guys want it. That's right. But they want it. I'm sorry, I mean, you wouldn't understand.
Oh yeah, I fully understand. That's it. So, Michelle.
Oh, sorry, I was just checking on that. They got another one. They come from there. They go with the breeding farm.
Sorry, is anyone...
That's fine, I'll never give you anything, darlings. So, I mean, you're going to ask me anything in time, you know what?
Is anyone...
You're sexist, that's what it is. Don't look at me.
You happen to have shell tops pet strips hanging off you by any chance, Michelle? I think you might need them for all those crabs crawling down your legs there.
It's a other slight stop. It's not fair, that's how you catch them, you know, because the crabs, they love them, they just go on against another one. All I love is when he knows like the show.
So Michelle. Michelle, when was your last shower?
With who?
No, shower. When did you last bathe yourself?
What?
Mate,
Oh, well, I mean, I do.
how often do you bathe yourself, Michelle?
Well, I get a pap smear, he gives the right for me.
I don't understand you.
When I get a pap smear, he gives it a right for me.
That's better, Michelle. That's better now.
Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, Michelle, we won't keep you for too long.
How long's long?
Well, Michelle. Anyway, thanks for coming on our show. Alright, Michelle.
That's alright.
And
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm so
we hope we can get you on again some other time.
I was gonna laugh. It's alright. Okay.
Yeah, thanks for coming and thank you viewers, and we'll be back shortly with our next guest, Hildy from Karma.
Oh, bye. I'll see you next. Calls me, stupid. that's our intro music. I tell you what, we've got a very special, important guest. I tell you what, that was Michelle. A bit of all right, I'll tell you. It's a bit like, I don't know. But I'll tell you what, we've got our next guest, and that they're trying to roll him up the hallway at the moment. Is old fucking Fred the Garbo. And I'll tell you what, here he comes right now, Fred. He's on his, I'll tell you what, running 30 k's a day and that sort of thing. So how was the trip in anyway, Fred?
Pretty bloody tired, mate, I tell ya.
Bet it was. Crikey, you got a hell of a slobber problem there, haven't you, mate?
Mate, I tell you what,
Blimey. I mean, why did you start doing the Garbos in the first place? That's what we want to know.
mate, it boiled down. We couldn't afford to eat every week. So the wife said to me, get your ass out there on a Garbo run. And it's all this second-hand food, mate. I'm telling you, it's probably the go.
Well, I mean, it's waste not, want not, hey?
That's right,
And I'll tell you what, first in, first served, or second in, second served.
Exactly,
Isn't it?
exactly, mate. Yeah, bloody oath. Yeah, so, no, it's all this second-hand food, mate. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah,
Don't mind a beer either. You got a beer going there.
Well, I mean, absolutely. You don't mind if I've had a sip out of it? Excuse me, can you excuse me, I'll just go and get you a beer right now.
Just got to keep this
There you
stomach
go.
vitamised, you see, folks.
That fucking greedy cameraman. Here, you had that one
So-
there.
so
That's the one who don't want
Oh, the one with the lipstick all over it.
Yeah,
I
I,
see,
yeah, well, you see, she's not using it at the moment, her lips are doing something else.
Oh,
yeah,
oh, is that that tart that was
Yeah,
out there in the
I
back room?
know,
Yeah,
yeah.
mate, I thought I was in.
Yeah.
If it wasn't a live show, oh, sorry, love, I would never even consider it. Trust me, I'd never consider it.
Smell it coming down
It's
the
the
hallway.
wife at home, I could never.
Oh, of course not, I won't say anything.
No, but I'm starting to itch a bit, I know that.
Yeah, oh, crikey, yeah.
Funny
well,
thing,
yeah.
mate. Yeah.
Anyway, so I mean, have a second-hand beer, and I'll tell you what, I believe that we've got a little something for you. I mean, it's been lucky 13 years in the business for you.
Yeah.
And how many bins do you think you would have flung over your shoulder in that time?
Oh, shit. Oh, I don't know, it has to be a good 150,000, if not double that.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Tell me the story about when you actually found a human body in one of the bins.
Well, funny thing that, I sometimes still feel like touching his head down under me bloody ribcage there, but yeah, no.
You've got to hold them properly, like
Yeah, you do.
You can't just grab them by the ankles and throw them in.
That's right, you got to chew on them first. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I think so.
Yeah.
I'd like to try that. I'll have to come out on a run with you.
Yeah, you should. But the best thing is to knock their runners off first. You know,
Oh,
these
yeah.
the runners off them, and it was pretty good.
Well, I mean, how much a year would you spend in runners, or do you find them?
I'll find them. I'd take them off dead bodies in the garbage,
Well, there you go.
and I happened to find this great ring too last week. There was a severed hand in one of the bins, and I thought, well, I hadn't had a nice ring, so I went and got myself a ring.
Whoa! Excelente!
Yeah, sorry, am I holding you up for a minute?
No, not at all, but I'll tell you what, we want you to close your eyes. Everybody, close your eyes to the camera so everybody can see your eyes closed. Ha-ha! Open them!
Hey, first trophy for
You don't even know what it's for. That's for 1 million bins. That's how many bins that you have lifted up. And in fact, you have done over 500 bodies. They're only the ones that you've seen, that sort of thing. And I'll tell you what, there's also a check and some dog food. I'll tell you what.
Thank you.
So, made such a pal will chuck in the thick cheese as well. Anyway.
Stomach slapped me on the shoulder.
Sorry, mate. I just feel so close to you guys. Well, I hope you enjoy your present. I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for the old Garbo here and that sort of thing. And there you go, mate. That's first hand. Okay, we'll go back to a break. That sort of thing. Catch you after this. Anyway, we're back here again and that sort of thing. I'll tell you what, there were some pretty interesting little characters in that lot.
There was, mate, there
Good to
was.
see you back too, mate.
Thanks, mate. You too.
And that touch sticks.
Very good.
Anyway, yes. So, anyway, well, I mean, you got to listen to things and you got to take them all into account. And today's just been another day, and we've met some people, we've talked about some things, heard some strange things.
Yeah, very strange.
So, what's your summary on tonight's program?
Well, to me, very interesting. I view as an home fan it as
Don't
interesting.
smoke, kids.
And yeah, don't smoke, kids. We shouldn't smoke on national television, mate. Let's pop this out. And not that I'm promoting anyone or anything, that Rossum's good
I
for
won't promote anybody, but I'll tell you what, I've heard this is pretty good stuff from Michelle's ex-clients recommend this stuff here.
Yes, she does.
So, Michelle's, anybody who's a slip on the old A and the old C.
Happen to be shopping in Fitzroy Street anytime. Just have a can of Airguard if you
Well, I'll
intend
tell you
on
what,
going out with Michelle.
Anyway, I mean, we'll always think it's all. I've been wondering how to finish the show, so I've been sort of having this idea of sort of goodbye, 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 goodbye. All this goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Or fuck off. Yeah. I'll tell you. Oh, piece off. I tell you what, we'll see you next week. And goodbye, 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 goodbye. Have a couple of millies and celebrate our new show. Yeah. Hey, we can even say it over this guy. Boy, there was lots of people that came around. There was lots of people that